Zach's Garage Channel back here again. This is just going to be a winter 16 update. Just going over all the tractors and stuff I have and working on right now. This Cub Cadet, nothing much has changed with it. It cranks and runs fine. Only problem with it right now is it's out of gas and I got the battery in my shop. So, nothing else is wrong with it. I probably got to do oil change on it soon, but that probably couldn't be coming this spring. This 2012 Craftsman LT2000, nothing much has changed with it. Here a while back I had to replace the negative ground cable because, as you can see, the old one broke off and I didn't have any more contacts, terminal contacts, so I had to put an old battery cable on there. It works just fine now. Probably about time for, yep, positive need to be replaced as well soon. Nothing much has changed with the motor. Still the same old 21 horse Intech 540 cc's. This is a pretty good motor. It was made in 2013, so we've had it for at least 2 years now. So got it back in the May of 2013 and it's done pretty well. Or June, I think it was June or July of 2013. Performed very well ever since. They got rid of that 19.5 on there, which this motor here has performed a lot better than that 19.5. It doesn't have all that surging like the other one did. Now this thing right here is a 110cc go-kart, or ATV. Don't know why I said go-kart, but it's a 110cc ATV. I think it's one of those Chinese ATVs. So it's missing the front spindle, or the front hub assembly, which has the hub and the brake in it, but I don't have that. So also the battery was shot to it. I got the seat, I think it's in my shop as well, but the rear fenders are just toast. They're not working. They're gone. They're just sitting out in the sun too long. I got it like that, so not because it's been sitting out in the weather, it's because I got it like that and I just don't care about it. It has the ignition. I found out to kill it, you got to kill it right here. That's how I guess all of them are like. But it has this nice looking exhaust. May swipe for mine. May steal it for mine, maybe, or another project. But we'll see how that goes. This is a friend I had to bring a tractor over. It's I think a 01 or maybe 07, I don't know, but it's a Husky. It's like the Troy-Bilts and the Craftsmans and everything, but it's the Husky name brand. As you can see there, Husky. And he's wanting to take the rear pulley off and put a smaller one on. Because he's not really decided on what he wants to make it into, either a racing mower or a mud mower. My honest opinion, probably a mud mower, but I don't know right now. Maybe racing, I don't know. So, had a 21 horse V-twin on it, and we're gonna put a 20 horse opposed twin on it. So, has a huge fuel tank on it. So, he took the 21 horse and put it on his other tractor, which it crapped the bed the other day. I'll show that in a minute. This yard machines, nothing much has changed with it ever since the last time. But I had to take the motor off of it for the racing mower. That 20 horse V-twin. But nothing much else has changed to this ever since I took the motor off and ripped all the fuel line out of it. But yeah, it's still got the battery in it, solenoid, all that good stuff. I may strip this thing of that wiring stuff. But yeah, the battery, I don't know if it's holding a charge anymore, but I think I may strip it for wiring and all that stuff, good stuff. So keep y'all updated on that part. Here's that hood to that Husky over there. The John Deere. The poor old John Deere. I don't think I'm going to do this build, because this is just going to be a waste of time. I got another tractor in making right now, which would be more bad aid than this one. Well, my idea was to take that go-kart motor over there and put it onto the rear of this one and put the rear axle in it and make it like what like a redneck lawn chair sort of thing. So on from that, let's go into other projects. Nothing much has changed to this tractor other than the fact that did the shifter adjustment deal and the brake adjustment, which I got new pads for it off another transaxle. I'm too cheap to go out and buy new ones. I have to find old ones. But I had an old transaxle laying around that had good ones. I know about this. So yeah, I've had to rezip the bicycle brake handle fuel multiple times. Nothing much has changed with this 14.5 horse. I can tell you what right now, this motor performs great. This is an excellent motor. It performs very well. Slightly better than that little 14 over there. I never did tell you, this wire here was for a tachometer, but the tachometer I got didn't really want to overcrawl. So I may go out and buy a little digital one. The one I got was like a analog one. So nothing much has changed to the exhaust or the motor wise. But good motor here. And from that to the racing mower, which is sitting right here beside it, it's in good shape right now. All I gotta do is get a transaxle for it and weld on a new steering wheel, or put on a new steering wheel. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but probably gotta weld it on. But I'll see about that when I get there. I have hooked up the choke to the throttle here. You can see if I operate that. Let me turn on the light here. See the choke right there. I'm moving that throttle cable, or the throttle. That thing moves back and forth. So all I gotta do for this thing now is replace the steering wheel, get a seat mounted. I may do a hard mounted, like just directly to the frame. I don't know yet about that. And I gotta get a transaxle for it. Got that the Cup Cadet battery on here for now. Just testing it out and getting it running. It runs fine. Onto this V-twin. This is a 21 horse V-twin AC. Here's the cover to it. It's a 21 horse Overreach V IC V-twin. What happened was the governor somehow, I don't have it on hand right now. But the governor, it's a all metal, and the pieces, things like this. The two little weights on it, evidently got slung out too far, and they were slung out too far, and they gave way. And I found pieces because we had this motor. I had this motor apart. They were down in the bottom of the right down here at the top of the block. When you flip it upside, and everything goes down to there. I found all the pieces down in there, even the little plunger that pushes this throttle piece. When we had this thing on this tractor, this thing would barely even move. It's like a 1/100th of a inch or turn it would turn. It wouldn't even turn very much. So he has it straight piped, which that's easy. You just take the muffler off and run it like that. Not so easy on these models. Now this motor that originally the exhaust off this motor, you could do that because here's the exhaust. Not this one. This one, you just take it, hold up. Take it, cut it off right there, and run it straight piped. But I'm gonna take these two. I'm gonna mix them. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna cut this muffler off. Cut this pipe. Weld this pipe to this muffler because this one has a whole lot of damage to it. Right there. Evidently, the person I got this motor from rammed it into a tree, and surprisingly, when I cranked it that day I put it on, or I tested it that morning before I put it on here, it was still quiet. But for now, that is it for now. Nothing much has changed, and I'm going to use those some ATV tires, knobbies. Those tires will not fit on this one because those are 16-inch tires. I need like maybe 18 to 20 inch on these, so preferably 20-inch tires on this one. But nothing else has changed around here other than little things. Oh, once I get this motor off my work table, we'll throw this 14 horse up there and tear it down and show y'all what happened to it. So until next time, comment, rate, subscribe, and check out my Google Plus, and find me on Facebook.